This is William in Thailand, and they've moved us up 5 floors to the 13th floor. Sounds very unlucky, but actually it's great to be a bit higher because look at that view behind me. Well, something went wrong with the water and it went everywhere, and I think even down into the apartment below, the room below, and so we got to knock the door, and last night quite late, and they're like, can you get upstairs? So here we are up a bit higher, and it's a little opportunity to catch the sunset, and what is starting to look a bit like there's a nuclear bomb going off behind my head, but that'll all calm down now over the next 10-15 minutes, and we'll see the most beautiful sunset. I'll step out of the way at one point, and we'll see if we can catch it together. And then after that, we think we might venture out this evening just somewhere to catch some food, somewhere outside, a bit of fish or something, because we haven't really had any dinner. We've had, oh, there's the sun. We've had sort of things that you take home and sit here and have them, and that's fine too. But I was just thinking, want something a bit more real. Now, it's hot country, so you tend not to eat that much. I went walking earlier, and I was absolutely starving when I was out and about. I was actually probably more like I was thirsty. Sometimes you think you're hungry, but actually you need water. But what's interesting is over the last 3 or 4 days, I've been hearing from people who I really never hear from, and like quite a lot of chat going on, like phone calls and lots of activity on social media. And I'd say you're all experiencing that, because what's happened is we're all stuck inside and isolated, so we're kind of reaching for ways to connect. And what's really interesting is that when I was living in Dublin, in the middle of the city, I felt really disconnected. I didn't know the person across the hall from me, and if I saw someone in the lift, you know the way people get into the lift and they kind of stand and look nervous, and they look at that. So there was one person I talked to in my neighbourhood, and it was the security guard in Fresh at Grand Canal Dock, and Noel. And Friday night when we booked the flight, we changed the flights to come early because we see something was going on. I said to Woody, something's going on. I think we need to get out of here, or else we won't be going anywhere. And I went down to Fresh, and I was chatting to Noel, and I said, see you in, don't know when, maybe the next life. And we were both laughing about it, but there was this kind of sense of the world kind of coming to an end, or there it is, it looks like it is. It looks like there's some kind of a nuclear explosion. But I just sensed that there was a lot of uncertainty and change coming. And he's brilliant. I'd like to say hi. I don't think he'll ever be watching this, but Noel, if you're watching this, you're really cool, and you were probably my only friend in Grand Canal Dock. But it's funny, we all, we live in these apartments and buildings which are on top of each other, but we don't have anything to do with each other. And since I've been here, I feel more connected. And as I was saying, I feel connected to people through the Wi-Fi, through the various social network apps that we have, and I've been talking to my sister a lot, and I'm also connected to people here. Like, I've been coming here for 10 years, so, and Woody, my husband, is the most popular person on the planet. He'll go somewhere for a week and he'll know everyone. So he's got a lot of friends here, and I go and sit in someone's garden and have some food, and they'll sit over there and we'll sit here, and people will arrive on a bike, on a motorbike, bring some stuff, come and go. There's this kind of come and go thing that you get in Thailand that you don't get in the West. People don't just come and go. Maybe they did before. Maybe they did in rural Ireland. Although it's a bit chilly, a bit cold. Maybe that's one of the things, is you kind of have to lock yourself in for 5 months of the year. But it's a hot country. It's an outdoor country. It's spontaneous, and things aren't planned. If you said to somebody, "I'll meet you for lunch next Thursday," I think you're mad. And in a way, they're right. Look at the world. You can't plan anything. But they have an expression in Thailand, which is no plan. And sometimes that's the best way to live your life. No plan.